Officially, I mean, I'm just going to go and say these are the perfect hoop shoe out right now, maybe of all time. So we used to do performance sneaker reviews all the time,
yes,
but
sir.
We are officially coming out of retirement to cover these right here. We got an early pair of the KD15s, never before seen on YouTube, and we also have the GT cuts. Let's get right into
Let's do it.
So I've been playing in the KD15s, you've been playing in the GT cuts.
Yes, sir.
Let's go over one of people's most important factors when it comes to a hoop shoe is the cushioning. We're talking full length Zoom Air with a little bit of just, you know, padding up top, but you really feel that bounce back. That is the one thing about KDs that you'll never ever miss out on is that bounce back.
For sure, for sure. And you've always said that Air Zoom was your favorite cushioning.
Always.
I mean, does it feel like it's gotten better throughout the years?
Oh, for sure. There's no denying that they've retooled the technology in Zoom Air, like just made it the go-to cushioning for those elite players. Like, my thing that I absolutely hate when it comes to guard shoes is when they only put Zoom Air in the heel.
I was just gonna say they used to only offer like a partial zoom.
Oh man!
When you saw a full Air unit, a full Zoom Air unit, that's when you're like, okay, this is the one.
That's like getting going to the massage and you only get a foot massage,
that's
but
true.
You need your back done, you need your head
very
done.
True,
you know?
very true.
But full length, you're getting a full body massage right
here. It almost
here.
seems like full Zoom is the new normal now.
Yeah, for sure. So I really like the cushioning on these. I just felt that bounce back, and it was a pleasant feeling on the foot. KDs have been really consistent with their Zoom units, and yeah, these were definitely not lacking in that department. All right, so now we got the GT cuts, which you have been playing in, which is a very similar setup, but less Zoom. Like the Zoom just feels a little thinner, and you got more of a React foam cushion on top of it.
I was gonna say the React cushion kind of gives it more, it's more sturdy. You're gonna get less bounce back. It's a little bit thinner, but if you like the foam kind of rubbery structure, that's what the React's gonna give you.
A lot of people might think the KDs are too bouncy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
GT cuts, you're getting that like just overall balance.
And again, it's still low to the floor, like low to the ground, but there's still comfort. They do offer that extra layer of air strobel underneath the midsole.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys, so there we have it for the cushioning. Let's transition this over to something very similar, which is that on-court feel. I felt like it was just the right amount of materials.
True.
These feel like almost an extension of your foot when you are walking. It doesn't feel like you're running and you're lugging something onto your foot.
It's safe to say that the KD15s is like less is more when it comes to this shoe right here.
Yeah, for sure. And I know he really wanted these to be similar to like the Jet Flights in the past, which is a very like minimalistic light shoe.
The unofficial Steve Nash's.
Yes, very light.
Those are every point guard wanted those.
Yeah. Those were definitely like almost, those were like closer to a sock. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So yeah, these are very minimalistic, but very comfortable on your foot. I was really surprised. Right out the box, I was ready to go. Let's talk about these right here.
At the end of the day, like I said, one of the best hoop shoes I would say ever. Top 3 for me. I mean,
that's why we're covering them. Like,
the reason why I caught these is because the Kobe's weren't available, and I felt like aesthetically
they
were
similar
dope.
to the Kobe 8s. If you like that feeling, very low to the ground, minimal up top, these are the shoe for you. You can't really get those anymore.
I mean, the Kobe 8s was the perfect description. I mean, that's what it kind of reminded me of when I put these on. But at the end of the day, I mean, this shoe is for a guard. Create separation is kind of what it says on here. I can see how that's very true. One thing I wanted to bring up, Rich, was the grip when it came to the on-court feel. I felt like it was very effective. Like, if you look at all the tread, it's pretty, I would say close together. There's not a lot of openings.
Yeah,
so
there's a lot of little grooves.
Exactly. Kind of reminds me, even the KD15s kind of has that same, you don't see a lot of spacing.
Yeah, there's not a lot of spacing. One thing I would say, though, with the very shallow groove details is these wouldn't really hold up outdoor, I would say.
Okay.
And I always felt like anything translucent does not hold up well outdoors.
I was just gonna say,
it gets like shredded up and everything.
I see what you mean, Rich. When it comes to the translucent sole, I recommend sticking with these indoor only.
All right, so we just went over the court feel. Let's just go over down to how these look aesthetically.
Look. Besides the cushion and the court feel, when it comes to the GTs, I almost felt like this was a signature shoe. Like somebody, either PG, Kyrie, even Kobe,
passed on him,
they passed on these because
these could easily be like a Kobe AD in my
exactly,
opinion.
exactly,
These
exactly.
are
I mean, for 175, they are steep for a non-signature shoe, but you are getting a lot of technology, and I mean, price aside, these look dope.
Looks-wise, swinging it back to that, I give these a 10 out of 10.
These are a 10 out of 10. I'm super excited to see the other models. We gotta talk about the KD 15s.
KDs are interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Like, as a low,
different.
It is very different. It has like a cage right here. He was saying these are based off of waves and
ocean,
water because he thinks his game is very flowy, like Bruce Lee. Like a lot of cool elements to this right here.
I'm just glad he went back with the low cut, Rich.
Low cut,
I think the 12 through the 14, that mid cut is just, to me, it just doesn't look cool on court.
It doesn't look cool on court. A little clunky. Definitely, I could see him dropping some buckets in these. And yeah, for aesthetics-wise, I'll give these 8.5.
Especially the colorway. I mean, this is probably one of the best colorways that I think he's gonna have.
Yeah, right now the only color that's surfacing are these lime yellow ones and then this all navy pair.
And then he wore like the prototype last season, all black. And I was like, when it came to that colorway, I was really unsure about the the KD 15s, but overall, this colorway is pretty sick.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, at 8.5 out of 10, I would say what has surfaced so far, these are the best color. With that being said, let's go over availability, which is very important when it comes to these. We got the KD coming at the end of the month. I'm not really sure exactly what is releasing and not releasing as far as colorways go, but end of the month on the 25th is when it is officially dropping.
And then also when it comes to KD's signature line, I like that he does keep the price point. Like, you can't really compare his price point and LeBron's.
Yeah, 150. So they're always pretty affordable. The GT cuts right here, you're gonna only have to get these on the resale market, which is not very friendly.
I was just gonna say the only downfall when it comes to the GTs is the availability. And just look, I don't recommend anybody paying $400 or more when it comes to Nike basketball shoes, and that's what you're kind of seeing when it comes to. I got lucky and paid $200, but that was early. That was like, now you can't even find these.
I got my pair for $275. I haven't worn mine yet, but yeah, $275 for these red pair. There's like a clean light purple that's under around $200.
Yeah, true.
Some of them are hitting like $500. Those white and black pairs.
The white and black with the little lava colorway.
Officially, I mean, I'm just gonna go and say these are the perfect hoop shoe out right now, maybe of all time. The only reason I'm hooping in the KDs right now is just because they're early and I kind of want to just get a feel for them. I'm super excited to hoop in these right here.
I mean, I think I'm 10 games straight. My game done elevated.
Bro, you're
smacking threes left and right.
First game he came back and I think you dropped like 10 threes on him.
It was 7, but thank you. But
bro, that
career
was
high,
crazy.
And I was
like, hey, I gotta give me a pair of those.
That's exactly what you said. And I gotta say, when it comes to the shoe, it does help elevate your game a little bit.
For sure. You feel, you gonna look good. You gonna feel good.
Exactly. You gonna play good.
You gonna play good. We're the type of players we need all we need.
I was gonna say we're not the best, but we sure feel like we are.
We're not the best, but damn sure we gonna make everything to feel like we're the best.
For sure. But for sure. Highly recommend the GT cuts.
Yeah.
Like I said, pay the resale price, but even get the cheapest pair, man.
Yes, sir. So the GT cuts.
Even the KDs. I'm glad they switched up the design, man.
Best KD in a while. It's kind of reminded me of the KD 9s, the white, red, and blue ones that I really liked.
Those ones, obviously, aesthetically, those look dope. And obviously, they remind me of these as well.
Yeah, so do not sleep on these. Go true to size. Both of them are not ultra narrow. You just see so many NBA players wearing the GT cuts. It goes to show you that they are made for a lot of different types of body frames.
I feel like a blessing in disguise, the whole way Nike kind of canceled the Kobe for a little bit. It kind of shed light to these right here.
Yeah, so hit the resale market. These are only going up right now. Hopefully the other ones that Nightwing was talking about do start releasing and everything. But yeah, these are the cut version. That's pretty much it. Been a while since we've done a performance sneaker review. It was fun. It was fun.
For sure. We found our favorite shoes right now.
Yeah.
Our go-to sneakers.
We've been hooping a lot lately, so definitely might get back into it, But if you guys are new to the channel, there is a huge spider floating on top of the camera. So
I was looking at that the whole time.
If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We are going to do more performance basketball sneaker reviews for you guys. Hit that like button. It helps us out a lot.
Yes, sir.
Comment down below your favorite hoop shoe right now and of all time.
Yeah, even like older shoes. I mean, you've seen us mention like the Jet Flights back in the day. So just comment down below.
For sure. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. And until next time, we out.
Peace.